Have Olight come off all matured with their new Olight Freyr? It's like with this light, they've kind of grown up a little. Have a look at this. Light tap for low, hard tap for high, and then on the side switch, you have your moonlight mode, you have red, you have green, and you have blue. And that's kind of it. I'm going to do an EDC pocket dump for you guys in a second. But the Olight Freyr, I'm pleasantly surprised with how simple this flashlight is. This is more of a vlog than a review. I got my hands on this light at about a month and a half ago. I couldn't say much about it because Olight asked me to please not mention the light until it was available in country, which is right now. And the more time I've spent with this light, the more I've sort of developed is the word respect? I don't think it's really respect, but a healthy appreciation for how they've sort of gone with a more matured, grown-up approach to flashlight functionality with the Olight Freyr. Let's do the pocket dump. I'm going to stick this guy in my pocket so you can kind of see what this will look like when it's in your pocket, but I don't think it's necessarily meant for EDC. But I mean, it comes with a pocket clip, so it'll get stuck in the pocket and we'll see what's what. So in my back pocket, full disclosure, when I'm at home, I like to run the Strauss & Co pocket organizer with my Skeletor and Benchmade Griptilian in my back pocket. Holster-wise, man, I posted a picture of my Last Line of Defense holster and I thought I'd run it for a while. I forgot how comfortable this holster is. This is for the Olight PL Mini Original. I really forgot how much I liked this holster. Holosun Red Dot and a Magpul 17 round PMag with that kind of carry ammo. The Last Line of Defense holster, man, yeah, it just brought back so much memories. I tried it on, and like for the past 2 or 3 days, I've decided to run it a bit. I really forgot how much I liked this holster. On right hand side hip, as is my newest thing, I'm running the Cold Steel Mini-Tac in a Southwest holsters sheath. In my pocket, I'm running the Open 2. And then, what else? Belt-wise, as always, guys, core essentials. And then, like I said, the old Olight Freyr in the pocket. I mean, I don't think it's really EDC. Well, actually, no, let's rephrase. It is EDCable if you want to, right? If you want to EDC it, you probably could. And it's not too showy. People don't really stare at your pockets, and it's okay to have things in your pockets, right? If you want this to be your only light you ever buy from Olight, you can stick it in your pocket and walk around with it. But I think it's more of a utility light. Now, for me personally, this light goes into my Jeep. This is like my emergency vehicle light. One of the main reasons for that is it comes with one of these. This is effectively a traffic cone, or if you're really, really small, nearly a lightsaber. And what this does is it makes it ideal for carrying in your vehicle, especially if you break down or if someone else breaks down and you go to assist them. If you do go to assist them, do so carefully because, you know, people are dodgy these days. This really helps show off the red, green, and blue. So if you want to use it as like a signaling device, you absolutely can. Also, using it as like a roadside flare, that type deal, or even putting it on strobe and putting it on the roadside really helps not only to get people's attention, but to also be seen. So very cool emergency situation, emergency light to be used, in my opinion, for in-vehicle kind of light. I really have to believe that's what they added this for. The Freyr will fit inside here, but not when it's got the pocket clip on. So let's just take that off. The pocket clip is reversible. It'll fit inside here, and then it'll also fit like this inside its neat little pouch. So the pouch has a press stud as well as a Velcro backing, so you can either Velcro it to something or slide it through webbing or wrap it around the roll cage of your car, whatever the case may be, just to have it available to you. And like I said, neat little package for inside the vehicle. Okay, so let's get into modes, and let me just get the pocket clip. Standard Olight pocket clip, guys, by the way. Let's get into modes and just talk about the light. So the rear button is Olight's, normal USB, not USB, their proprietary rechargeable base. A light tap gives you 300 lumens, and a hard tap gives you 1750 lumens. The 300 lumen mode gives a reasonably good hot spot. It gives good throw. I think it's around 5600 candela in 300 lumen mode. So even in that of itself, it's a really decent flashlight. 1750 lumens, you only get it for 2 minutes, but you get a really good throw, 32,000 candela. After 2 minutes of 1750, it dims to 800 for like 150 minutes, then dims to 300 for like 25 minutes or whatever the case may be. And 300 lumen you get for a good couple of hours. The side switch, once you press it on, so it has a memory, so it will stay on in whatever mode you had it last. So I had it in normal white light, moonlight mode. I'll try to show that. Moonlight mode is 5 lumens, and you get that for 15 days. And then if you press and hold, it switches to red, which is like 30 lumens, and then green. Can you see? Green, which is like 60 lumens, and blue, which is 25 lumens. And you press it one more time and it cycles back to white. And guys, that's pretty much it. A triple tap will give you a strobe. But as far as the Olight Freyr goes, that is it. And I personally think it's great. I do like the knurling pattern here. I'm assuming this is for heat dissipation, but they really made it look cool. It looks like someone took this and just twisted it, and that's how you get that really cool pattern. But the Olight Freyr, a very simple basic flashlight, and I hope Olight does more of this, because I think this really is the solution going forward. The user interface, the UI, is super basic on this, and in an emergency situation, which I think is where this flashlight shines, excuse the pun, you just want a simple UI. If you want to go to a traffic cone mode, you want to basically put the cone on and just press the button and get whichever color. You can't see it now because of my lighting situation, but it was in moonlight, so it stays in moonlight. Let's see if you can see the red. You can almost see the red. The red actually comes up the best. Can you see the red actually comes up the best of all the colors? Let's switch it. That is green, and that's blue. You can't really see it too great because I've got so much studio lighting going on here. As an emergency light, it just works. It's simple, it's easy, right? And you can use it when your brain is running at 1,000,000 miles an hour and you do stupid things. So the Olight Freyr, guys, I really like it. I think as a vehicle light, it makes a lot of sense. One of the things that's very important is, can you see that little black dot over there, right? I'm pointing at the right one here. That little black dot over there. That is a proximity sensor. For those of you who've burnt your pockets with Olights before, both figuratively and literally, if you put this guy in max lumen mode, you can stick your hand right up against it, and it will not burn anything because it has a proximity sensor. Once you take your hand away again, the light increases in intensity. It does also have a lockout mode if you are so inclined. I don't think this is the kind of light that you want to have a lockout mode or want to activate lockout mode, because you're probably going to use it in an emergency situation. And if it's a utilitarian option, then you don't really need that lockout mode. But for those of you who want it, it is there. The side switch also has a battery level indicator, typical, green, orange, red. I don't know if you can see, I don't know if it's coming up right now. Typical green, orange, red type situation. And then obviously you can charge it with Olight's normal charging mechanisms. Now, the reason Olight asked me to hold up on this is A, they wanted it to be in the country, but B, also their Valentine's Day sale is literally happening right now. If you are in South Africa, there's too much information for me to run through, but the long and the short of it is, It's like if you buy two of the same thing in a different color, you get a huge discount. Or if you buy one of one light and one of another light, you get a huge discount. I'll leave a link to it down below. If you're watching this on Facebook, I'll also leave a link in the actual description on my Facebook post. If you're watching this on YouTube, head over to my bio. The link is there, and then you'll find all that information. And you can check that out. I like to advertise Olights when they have their sales, because it means you get the light at the best possible price. And I think the Freyr is cool. I think it's sort of Olight moving backwards to go forward. They've sort of gone with a more simple UI, which I really like. I think for emergency, even just life situations, you don't want to have to click through different modes. I like the fact that the side switch doesn't intensify the modes, it switches modes. And then also, as per usual, a quick click is constant on, and a press and a hold is momentary on. I like it. I think it's simple. I think the simplicity of it makes it likable. I don't know. I just really feel this light. I also like the weight of the hand. It's 21700 battery. I like the weight in the hand. I like the size in the hand. I just like it. I feel like a lot of lights are trying to make things overly complicated. I appreciate a light that just gone back to making things really simple. Each button press does a different thing. No elevation of lumen modes. It's got 2 lumen modes in terms of white light, and I like it. I'm taken by it. I'm chuffed with it. So, guys, like I said, if you want to check out that sale, the link is down below. If you're watching some of my various social medias, links in bio or descriptions, that sort of thing, check it out if you want to. I'm going to see you tomorrow for a product promo Friday, and we're going to be talking about knives. If you want to check that out, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. That's it, guys. Have a good week. Be safe, train hard. Cheers. God bless.